Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad to see you here today. I'm Frank, and today I'd like to talk to you about Carnival's classifications of their ships. It's important if you like, share, subscribe, please. It helps out a tremendous amount. Let's get started. First class is going to be the Fantasy Class. It's the largest class they have and more older ships that they have. So let's go ahead and get started. Fantasy Class. This is Carnival's smallest ship class. They have 8 ships that fall in this category, and they are listed as Carnival, Elation, Fantasy, Ecstasy, Inspiration, Imagination, Fascination, Sensation, and Paradise. Now that was a mouthful. Ships in this class have a gross ton of 70,367 and a length of 855 feet. They can cruise at 21 knots and accommodate up to 2,052 passengers based on double occupancy. If you've been cruising for a while, you know that that's pretty small compared to some of the more modern day ships we have now. Fantasy class ships have very few balconies, so if you plan on getting a balcony and cruising on a fantasy class ship, make sure you book early enough to pick the good ones. If there's anything I can do to improve these videos, please let me know. Comment in the comment section below. And like always, please like, share, and subscribe. The next group of classifications is going to be the Spirit class. Now we've made it to the Spirit class. The Spirit class ships, they're a lower and more sleek profile than most of the other Carnival ships have. They have a gross ton of just 85,500 and they are only about 960 to 963 feet long. They hold 2,124 passengers based on double occupancy. Carnival ships in this category include the Carnival Spirit, Pride, Miracle, and Legend. The sleek design makes it possible for them to pass through the Panama Canal with no issues. The Triumph class ships are the next ones, and they're a dying breed. They're being refurbished and renamed. The last one's supposed to be being done as of this year, but thanks to coronavirus, that's up in the air for now. But let's go ahead and get started anyways. Triumph class ships have a gross tonnage of 101,509 and a length of about 893 feet. They can cruise about 21 knots and accommodate 2,758 passengers based on double occupancy. Carnival Destiny underwent a major refit in 2013 to become Carnival Sunshine, and then Carnival Triumph underwent a major refit in 2019 to become the Carnival Sunrise. Now Carnival Victory was to go to dry dock and be renamed Carnival Radiance in 2020, but with the coronavirus and everything, that's kind of been all mixed up and up in the air. I was going to book a cruise on the Radiance, but because of it not being refurbished and I'm not even sure if it's going to be cruising, so that's probably not going to happen. The next one is going to be Conquest Class ships, and let's go ahead. The Conquest Class has 5 different ships in its class. They're the Carnival Conquest, Glory, Valor, Liberty, and Freedom. These ships have an average gross ton of 110,000 and a length of 952 feet. Their cruising speed is 22.5 knots. They can hold 2,974 guests based on double occupancy. The Conquest class design was modified from the Destiny class design. They lengthened it by 59 feet, adding more room for rooms and additional areas. I was on the Valor last Christmas, and it definitely starting to show some wear and tear. It was not my favorite experience on a Carnival ship I've had. I had booked 3 balconies, and 2 of the balconies the AC worked perfect. The third one, it stayed warm in the evening times when people were in the rooms. We called repeatedly, maintenance came down, and they wouldn't or couldn't get the temperature right in the room. So at night we had to keep one of the doors open to be able to get enough cool air in the other room to keep it from being too hot for people to sleep in there at night. And on top of that, the dividers that divide the balcony, one of the dividers would just be tapping constantly all night long because the metal being wore out in one of the hinges. So that was totally uncalled for and totally unnecessary. The next category is going to be the Splendor, and we'll go ahead and get started with that. The Splendor Class is the only Carnival ship of this class. It has a gross ton of 113,300 and a length of 952 feet, a cruising speed of 21 knots. The Carnival Splendor can carry up to 3,600 passengers based on double occupancy. Carnival Splendor is widely known as the ship in 2010 that caught on fire in the engine room and lost all power. She's the only Concordia class ship in the Carnival fleet. Her other sister ships are all part of the Costa Cruise Line fleet. The next classification of ships is going to be the Dream Class. The oldest ship, of course, is the Dream. It was made in 2009 and it's 11 years old. I've really enjoyed cruising on the Dream Class ships. They're very modern and they're very user friendly. And I think this is where they've started more entertaining the passengers themselves. That's my opinion, and it needs to be proven. Next is the Dream Class. The Dream Class ships include the Carnival Dream, Magic, and Breeze. Ships in this class have a gross ton of 130,000 and a length of 1,004 feet and a cruising speed of 21 knots. They can carry up to 3,652 guests based on double occupancy. One of the key features with their new design when they designed this one was the half mile that they extended around deck with outside cafes and aqua park. I was on the Breeze in 2018. I had an amazing time. The cruise director, his name was Schwartz. He was entertaining, he was fun. If you haven't cruised with him, you've got to cruise with him. As you can see, this guy is such a nut. He's lovable and entertaining and full of energy, and he brings everybody to life. He just makes you want to have a good time and enjoy yourself. The next classification is going to be the Sunshine. It's the Triumph class ship, just remodeled and renamed. I'm not going to go into detail with this here because we did that earlier, but just be aware. And don't forget, Radiant still has not been named yet, so we're waiting to see when they're going to do that. The next classification is the Vista Class. If you want excitement, if you want entertainment, if you just want space, then the Vista Class is definitely a class for you. Let's get started. The Vista Class is currently the Carnival's largest class of ship. The Vista Class ships include the Carnival Vista, Carnival Horizon, and Carnival Panorama. Ships in this class have a gross ton of 135,000 and a length of 1,062 feet with a cruising speed of 23 knots. They can carry up to 3,963 guests based on double occupancy. This cruise ship is designed so that 85% of the staterooms have ocean views and 67% have verandas. The next class is the largest class of ship that Carnival's ever had. It's the XL class. Presently, nobody's sailed on it. First ship's going to be called the Mardi Gras. It's supposed to be released soon, but because of the coronavirus, that's being delayed. But I'm excited. I'm already got a booking for it, and I can't wait. It's going to have a roller coaster a roller coaster at sea. Alright, let's get started. The XL Class. The XL Class will be Carnival's largest class of ship yet. Carnival Mardi Gras will be making its debut sometime in 2020. The gross ton will be 180,800, and the length of the ship is going to be a whopping 1,130 feet long. The cruising speed will be 17 knots. They will be able to carry 5,282 guests based on double occupancy. At time of recording, Corona has still got cruise industry shut down, so the Mardi Gras has not been able to cruise as of yet. Alright, that's all the cruise classifications as of the time of this recording. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all have any questions, any comments, please list them below. Like always, like, share, subscribe. It's important for me to be able to grow, for y'all to like, share, and subscribe. So please, please, like, share, and subscribe whenever possible, okay? Thank y'all, and have a great day.